Hello pilots, welcome to the first video in a series of Titanfall Guides. In these videos I'll be telling you about all of the stuff you need to know to get started on the game. This should include game modes, weapons, enemies, AI and all of that sort of stuff. So let's get started. This episode is all about getting to know your enemies. So let's take a look at what's on the enemy team to kill. So we're going to start with grunts. These little guys are actually the easiest enemy in the game to kill. These enemies are actually AI controlled, so they are not actually enemy players, although they do look it easy to kill, but that doesn't make them worthless. They do still give you points to go towards your end score, so kill them whenever possible. They may be easy. So, moving on. These are Spectres. These guys are pretty much identical to the grunts, apart from they look like robots. They will also get you attrition points, just like the grunts. Both grunts and Spectres will attack you and your team, so in your spare time I recommend killing them. But what if you're not a mean guy? What if you don't like killing Spectres? Well, there's another solution. As you can see on the video, you can actually run up to a Spectre with your data knife, stab him, and he will actually come onto your team. How cool is that? So onto the turrets. These things are AI controlled, and they will kill the opposing team. They are not actually controlled by any team at the beginning of the match, but as you can see on the video, you can actually hack the turret and it will go onto your team. But be careful, the enemy team can easily hack it back again, so keep an eye on the turrets. Also, as you can see, hacking them takes quite a bit of time, so keep an eye on your surroundings. So now that you know all the AI controlled enemies, what's next? Well, there's still one AI controlled enemy, but with a difference. Here is the Auto Titan. These Titans are Titans called in by players. They are on an automatic mode to attack any of the opposing team, and they will actually try to kill you, and they will actually do their job. These Titans will stay on automatic mode until a player jumps inside them. They can be easier to kill than other Titans, but they are harder to kill than the rest of the AI. Bear that in mind when you approach one. Killing or dooming these Titans will actually get you points still. You can actually kill these with an anti-Titan weapon, with your Titan, or you can rodeo on them and shoot their reactor. So, you're now destroying all of the AI, including the Auto Titans. So what's next? What's the next thing that we have to kill? Well, let's get to the players. When you kill players, you will get more points than when you kill the AI. There will always be a maximum of 8 other enemy players on the map at the same time as you. Remember, these players can do anything you can do, so they can run on walls, they can hide, they can camp, and they can shoot you from a mile away. So be careful, and just get as good as you can with killing other players. Get to know what they do, learn their tricks, and become their worst nightmare. So we're finally here guys, we're on to the last enemy. Can you take a guess what it is? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's the Titans. These are the big massive things that you see running around the map all the time, and I don't mean the Auto Titans, I mean these Titans are driven by real players, so they have the skill of whatever player is driving them. The same as the Auto Titans though, these guys can be killed with anti-Titan weapons, you rodeoing on their back, and with your Titan of course. Now, one thing to mention, if you rodeo on their back, the driver of that Titan will actually get a warning on their screen saying that you are on their Titan, so be careful with that. If a Titan ducks down, jump off immediately. If you do this, you then have a chance to take out the pilot of that Titan. The absolute best way to kill a Titan though is to focus on one that your whole team is focusing on. This will make it easier and a lot less painful for you. Well then guys, now you should know all of the enemies and what they are there for and why they are there. I hope this episode was interesting or entertaining to most of you. Next episode should be game modes, so I hope you keep an eye out for that. This will be in a playlist. Hope you enjoyed the video guys, see you next time. Bye.